Calhoun will stand in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
The second baseman, Marquez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-2 hit in the air to left. On the move is Pence, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down to Crawford for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time, so that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Still 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. Scooped up, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman, Solano.
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt. And he popped him up. Solano shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
So now to the plate, Jake Lamb. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In his career, Marte carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 1-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Robbie Ray. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the D-backs 2 and the Giants nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Wilmer Flores.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses. 2-1. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ahmed. Longoria.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. The 1-1 home.
Nope, at the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Hunter Pence. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Third home run for him on the year as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. He loses him on ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Taken in by Flores. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Ahmed.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ahmed, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Standing in now, John Jay. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Logan Webb, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the first out.
Batting it,
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. Hard liner to center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And that misses 2-2. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Robbie Ray. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready now, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
I got the count 2-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ahmed. Longoria.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Tyler Rogers will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Now at the plate, David Peralta is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Line towards center field. Dubon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Dubon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Ahmed.
Striding into the box, Ahmed comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb.
Yep, that ball went
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Up next for the Giants, the pitcher, Tyler Rogers.
At the plate now, Tyler Rogers. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 1-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he pops it up. Marte onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is in there.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Flores moving to his left. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Digging
5.
in, Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Wilmer Flores. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
count even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he pops it up back behind second base. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Longoria.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
left fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Cahill is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brandon Belt will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Starling Marte is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. Solano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Grace.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grace has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Brandon.
1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Junior Guerra takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Austin Slater. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Donovan Solano. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder.
Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Up high, 2-1 now. Guerra, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta's after it. 1 run scores. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line towards center field. Jay is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tony Watson is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Dickerson is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Number 12.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Stephen Vogt. Here's the 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off for ball number 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Nick Ahmed will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, John Jay. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. On to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Hector.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. And there's one down now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 9th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 4-3. Sean Anderson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chadwick Trump is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 82, Chadwick Trump.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cole Calhoun. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away. Christian Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 53, Christian Walker.
2 balls and a strike. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-1 home. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar. Inside and low, 2-1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Wandy Peralta takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Giants 3. Archie Bradley comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
So striding forward now, Donovan Solano. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here now the 2-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Ahmed retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Last strike here for the Giants. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Arizona took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Ray earns the win, his 2nd. Logan Webb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.